So we just go back to the precept.
I did Matthew 25 and verse 24. It says, and he answered, and he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I know thee, that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid my talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. Verse 26. And his Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knowest that I reap where I sow not.
Yeah, so guess what? Right? In the case that you taking your talent away because I being puffed up, right? You didn't share that talent, so guess what? You didn't multiply the most high increase, right? Because you within your heart now, you know, hey, guess what? I increase this knowledge, or I you know, learn this so quick, right? I don't want nobody else coming on my level, or whatever the case is. So you keep certain things hidden towards yourself and teach partially. You understand? You come like them pastors that teach you law partially, but for your own gain. But shouldn't the pastor feed the flock or the most high? Right? So you hid your talent because why? You get puffed up because this wisdom puff you up. You have to use this wisdom because hey, guess what? There's something with knowledge. It's according to how you use your knowledge, you'll be considered wise or a fool. And really and truly, that is you becoming a fool. Right? Because you're using your knowledge for what? Wickedness. You understand? So guess what? You won't be wise. You'll be considered a fool in the eyesight of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? Knowledge profited up. But guess what? You have to know how to control your flesh. Right? This is 1 Corinthians 4 verse 7, last precept. Right? It says, for who maketh thee to differ from another? Right? So who maketh you to differ from another man, from another brother? You understand? Hold on, I read from verse 6. It says, and these things, brethren, I have in a figure transferred to myself and to Apollos for your sakes, that ye might learn in us not to think of men above that which is written, that no one of you be puffed up for one against another. You understand? So yeah, don't be puffed up one against another, right? They had the word there, proud, right? So don't watch another brother and say, boy, I am more knowledge than you, I better than you.
Not about that.
Can.
Not about that. Not about who have more knowledge. Right? Because all are we seeking the same thing, like salvation. So we not about who have more knowledge. You understand?
Can. Even Yahushua said in Mark 10, right? I believe it's around verse 47. It says, the greatest among you shall be the meekest, the lowest. You understand? So it's not about that, as the brother said, right? Being puffed up, whatever the case is, right? The scripture did say, you know, esteem each one above the next. It says, for who maketh thee to differ from another, right? So who make you to differ from another? And the hand, the foot, the head, all of them belongs to the same body, right? It says, and what hast thou that thou didst not receive? Yeah, so the knowledge you have, what you have, what you didn't receive it, you understand? Or another man, he didn't receive the same knowledge. Both of you didn't receive the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and the Most High dealing with you differently but on the same accord. Isn't it that both of you working for the same pence? You understand? It says, didst not receive. Now if thou didst receive it, why dost thou glory? As if thou hadst not received it. So why you being so puffed up in your heart? Why you being so proud in your heart, like if you hadn't received this knowledge? Right? Because guess what? The Most High could give this knowledge as a compensation. Matter of fact, give me Luke 6:24. We will end it with that. You understand? The Lord could give you this knowledge as your compensation, and that is it. That could be a payment, right? Because it could be up to the Lord now to say, guess what? You do your work, and that is it. As we just normally say sometime in GMS, hey, the Lord is a user. You understand?
This is Luke chapter 6 and verse 24. It says, but woe unto you that be rich, for ye have received your consolation.
Yeah, woe unto you that is rich. You understand? Because guess what? The scripture did say, we know in part, we prophesy in part. You understand? But you in your mind now, you think you have everything. You understand? And you think you need nothing again. So woe unto you because you rich, right? You don't get your consolation, your payment, right? Revelation 3 verse boop, boop, verse 16, 17, verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Because thou sayest, I am rich, and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art rich and miserable and poor and blind. That what pride does do, it does blind you. You understand? And naked. You understand? So really and truly, if you don't have charity, or whatever the case is inside of this thing, this wisdom could be leaven unto you.
That's really loud to see.
Right.
It says, woe unto you that are filled, for ye shall hunger. So you might think you're filled with this knowledge, right? But the most I say, but in that last minute, you might draw everything back from it, right?
Can.
Pull everything back from it.
Not everybody that say Lord, Lord is, worthy of the kingdom. You understand? And with that, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Ha, Rakwa, Kodash. Right? Double honors to the elders, the apostles of great most soon surely do well. Salutation to the Akim that push this word out there in sincerity and truth. Right? And take whoever live on, right? Because Passover is just,
And not only because Passover already, but we
Right,
really
true,
had to
can.
be, we had to be in that good spirit. Take away all that negative from you.
Be like the publican.
Come,
You understand? Shalom.
shalom.